All right, good day, everybody, and welcome to today's broadcast. Once again, my name is Donald, and today we'll continue our series talking about how to get into cryptocurrency trading. Now, this week we're talking about the different coins that you can begin to trade in. In our previous broadcast on Tuesday, I was supposed to go into the coins, but I decided to talk about three things that you will come to experience, three things that you will come to pay attention to that will help you with your cryptocurrency trading. So if you haven't watched that video, I'd like for you to go and check it out, and so that you can be part of the entire move. Well, today we're going to be talking about two particular coins, and I'm going to be focusing on just these two coins for today. But it's important that you watch the previous broadcast. Of course, today I came on at about 6 p.m. and so I just have to go straight to it. But when you come online, just let me know that you can hear me in the chat box and I will know. But before you guys come online, I'm just gonna keep going for the sake of on-demand videos. Okay? Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for you to come online. Okay, let me just wait for at least a number of you to come online before I start talking about the major things I need to talk about today. So but before going to what we have in store today, I think I can use this time to talk about a few changes that we're making on the program on this particular live show. Like I said on Tuesday, this week is going to be the final week where we're going to talk about cryptocurrency, and it's also going to be the final week that we're going to be coming up on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the final day on these 3 days broadcast that we do. The next time I'm going to be broadcasting will be on the first Monday of May. So just about a week after this particular one, I'm going to be on here and I'll be talking about a topic that will really help your business. If you're a business person, if you're somebody who wants to make money, I'll be talking about a topic that's very interesting and you want to be part of it. And I'm going to be taking some time. So because this particular platform, this particular program is all about helping people achieve that beautiful, balanced, successful life, that financial life, to achieve that that quality life. So we're here to inspire you to do more, motivate you to do more, and give you the strategies and the tips that you need. I also want to say that the fact that I'm going to talk about these coins doesn't mean that I am suggesting in any way that, okay, welcome Junior, welcome, glad to have you on board. I can see that you guys are coming. Okay, good. So the fact that I'm talking about these coins doesn't mean that, welcome Vivian, doesn't mean that I'm trying to encourage you to trade any of these coins, okay? It's just to give you an idea. This is not a financial advice. This is not me trying to give you financial advices and all of that. If you want to get financial advice, look for a qualified professional. Welcome King Minor. I'm glad to have you on board. So look for a professional, financial advisor to give you those advices. So like I said, welcome Nike. Glad to have you on board. Good evening. So like I said, today I'm going to be talking exactly about those coins. Okay, we're going into the coins. Last week we talked about different things, but this week we're going straight into the coins. So the first coin I'm going to be talking about in my personal list, because like we said in the previous broadcast, there are over was it over 3,000 coins, and they all have their different pros and cons and what have you. So I did a list of 5 coins, and based on my list, I'm going to start from the least to the best, based on statistics, based on what people are saying. That's what they say is the best. And then based on my own personal review, I'll talk about the list. That's number 5, and then we'll move up. So the very first coin I'm going to be talking about on this particular series, I'm talking about 2 coins today. The first one I'm talking about is Solana. Okay, Solana is a coin. This is a cryptocurrency, and it's an open source project, just like some of the other ones that we have out there. And it is designed to provide financial solutions, or better yet described, it is designed to provide decentralized finance solutions, or DEFI, pronounced DeFi, to its users. So I'm asking the question, why, when I saw this, I thought to myself, why do people need a decentralized financial solution? So if you're online right now watching this, just give me a few reasons why a person would need a decentralized financial solution. It sounds to me like this is basically for people who don't want their finances to be traced. People who plan to do some funny bit. I don't know, but someone please explain to me further in the chat box, so that we get to understand more of it. Why people need decentralized finance solutions. I have my own personal idea. However, my perspective is a bit more pessimistic. So someone give me a more optimistic approach. Alright, I continue talking about Solana. Users can build applications on it, run software, and lots more. Because of its functionality, it grew very fast to become number 7 on the world top 10 crypto list. It was only established in 2020 and sold for less than $1, and in 2021 its price has rose to $250. Okay, yeah, okay. DeFi, Seth says that DeFi is not controlled by banks. That's where I'm going, Seth. That's where I'm going. I'm asking the question, why are we moving away from something that is controlled by banks? Okay, give me more. Okay, let me ask the question better. Give me positive reasons. Okay, government can't shut it down, so there is no control from politics and all. Okay, Seth, I'm going to engage you a lot more. And if ever any other person online that's there, they can explain more further. I want to ask a question, okay? So why would somebody want to get into financial transactions that do not have government control over it? That's my question, Seth. That's my question to everybody online right now watching this. Why? Give me a positive reason, not a negative one, because I already know of negative reasons. I think every normal person would know of negative reasons. So somebody should give me a positive reason why a person would want to do a financial transaction and would not want to do it in a way that the government will be aware of it, or in a way that politics will be involved and all that. I'm beginning to think of some positive things, but I want to hear what you have to say. So I'll continue reading before we get back to this conversation. So it is currently competing with Ethereum in terms of users, and because it's cheaper to use. So a lot of people have moved from various other platforms to the Solana platform. Its volatility is normal for the crypto space, and just like some of the other cryptocurrencies, it goes up and down in price daily, sometimes within the 50% change range. It is also widely available in reputable exchanges, and it's 24-hour volume, that is daily transactions. We already talked about volume. are worth, okay, so its daily transactions are worth over 1 billion US dollars. So it has a high transaction volume daily. It has all the factors named above well covered. So, in as much as I think it's a good coin to trade in, let me repeat, Solana. Of course, once again, this is not a financial advice. So let's get back to our conversation about why people would want a decentralized financial something that does not have to do with the government. Okay, the positive things, because I critique of negative things. So King Miner is giving us some very interesting points. He said decentralized finance is not affected by inflation. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. King Miner also says sometimes sanctions from US affects currencies, but DeFi will be isolated from it. Oh, okay. And okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I have another question, King Miner. I'm asking you questions because I want to know. I want everybody to learn. Okay, I'm asking the questions because I want everybody watching this to actually learn and see these things. Okay, so I'll just ask this question. I will move on. Okay, Seth says it's faster than normal banks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But I also want to ask something. Okay, because we're all learning here. I understand a number of these things, but I want to see how we can talk about it. So you said that King Miner says that decentralized finance is not affected by inflation. Okay, so if inflation can affect the fiat currencies, that's dollar, pounds, euro, how come it doesn't affect the cryptocurrency? That's my question. Okay, that's my question. So yeah, Ukraine war, Russia is still funded by DeFi and other currencies. Okay, but that's a negative thing now. That's a negative thing. Yeah, you can move more money faster. Okay. But King Miner, anybody on the chat can answer this question. So, if inflation can affect fiat currencies, why doesn't it affect cryptocurrency? Like for example, we've talked about factors that could affect the price of crypto. So, where does that come in? That's just the question. I'm going to move on as we continue to have this debate. The second cryptocurrency I'm going to be talking about today is called Tether. Okay, so I've talked about number 5. I'm talking about number 4 now. It's called Tether. This cryptocurrency is unique because it's designed to mimic the US dollar, and it's also called USDT or USD Tether. It is like the digital dollar, and although it is not created by the US government, it is now widely accepted in the crypto space as a substitute for a dollar. That's interesting. It has poor volatility, meaning that the price may move from $1 1 cent to $1 2 cents, but nothing more. Small changes or percentages like less than 1%. Okay, so it has very low volatility, and yeah, King Miner is talking about the fact that cryptocurrency not being affected by regular governments was how Iran was Iran used cryptocurrency to help their government and all of that because of the US sanctions and all of that. That's not a positive thing, King. That's not, like I said, positive things. Like, I know of these other stuffs. But I can get you. I get you, right? I get you that the cryptocurrency is not affected by inflation and by government policies. I get you on how that can be positive in a lot of ways, and then you can move large monies faster. I get you on how that can be positive in a lot of ways. Okay, I understand that, so we can move on from the conversation. I just wanted to get this conversation going so that whoever is watching can also have these questions in their heads and these ideas. So we're still talking about the Tether, and the Tether is, like we said, that it's kind of close to the US dollar, and okay, Vivian, I see you. Okay, I get it. We can move from the conversation, because Vivian is saying inflation is why the naira is weak, but if we buy crypto, the value is locked and stays the same. I get it now. So we can move from this conversation. So I continue talking about the Tether, right? So it says it doesn't suffer from the high volatility the crypto market is known for, but has a lot of advantages because of that. Yeah, that would be a good advantage. That would be kind of like a good advantage. Coins like USDT are called stable coins, and as the name implies, these coins remain stable in price regardless of what's going on in the market. Okay, so that's interesting. We have included this here because the kinds of trades you can do with USDT, the kind of trades you can do with USDT are called or other stable coins like USDC or Terra USD are also very good. You can buy Tether and stake it because in an exchange over a period of time, as you can stake it in an exchange over a period of time, just like in a bank, and you earn interest on it. So yeah, you can earn interest on this particular coin. This is a very safe way to trade your coin, as your coin remains at the same value. You can buy Tether and also trade it on person-to-person markets that are found on almost all exchanges, called peer-to-peer or P2P market. This is what most Nigerians do. You buy Tether and wait for a price change, which is usually a result of forex exchange of the dollar to the naira, and they sell to make profits. So this is also a profitable way to trade crypto. Tether is trading in billions of dollars daily, so it has a high transaction volume. It is available in almost every cryptocurrency exchange, and although it's not volatile, so it's good for traditional trading, and it's also good for Bitcoin, meaning the price will never go up significantly. It can be used for other forms of trading. It currently has a market cap well over $80 billion and is the number 3 coin in the market today. Alright, so we've talked about Solana and we've talked about Tether, and we've also had an interesting conversation about why cryptocurrency has to be decentralized. I just asked that question because I wanted to have that conversation to look at the positives and the negatives of this cryptocurrency being decentralized and trying to move away from the normal way transactions are being done. And we've looked at some of the positive things, about this particular type of approach. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on board. Thank you so much for being part of this particular broadcast. We've talked about 2 coins. Tomorrow I'm going to be here by 6 p.m. talking about 3 other coins, and that'll be like the grand finale for this particular week. The grand finale for this Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays broadcast. And the next time I'm going to be coming on will be on the first Monday of May 2021. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this. I'm always happy to see everybody online. Always happy to see you online. And until next time, remember your